Hey, muy buenas, bienvenidos al episodio 4, parte 2 de Jurassic Park The Game. Voy a poner las manos en el teclado porque puede que...
Which way, Laura?
I don't know where we are anymore. We need to head towards the north.
El norte está en...
The desalination plant. That's where the marine exhibit is. Look, follow the red contour.
Pues venga, no esperes a que yo le dé, ¿no?
Keep moving! Don't look back, it always slows you down!
Tubería rojo, ¿eh? Llámame loco, pero yo los colores no los controlo aquí, muy bien, venga.
Wait, the conduit's gone. Don't stop!
Wait, those are water mains.
Go, follow!
O sea, pero es que yo no veía ninguno. No sé si es por la luz, que me estoy quedando ciego o algo, pero...
Which way, Laura?
I don't know, Jerry. We must be 40 feet underground. I have no idea where we are.
Well, we can't just sit around with our thumbs up our butts.
I don't hear them anymore. Their behaviors seem territorial. Maybe we're far enough away from the nest that they gave up on us.
We might have outpaced them, but we're not exactly in a secure location. Which way are we heading, Doc?
Look over here. Can you read these?
Maybe. If I can find... Yes, okay. We're at a four-way intersection. There are only 4 such intersections on the plan. Let me just cross-reference these detail labels. Okay, we just have to figure out which intersection we're at. Look around the corridors for any distinguishing features. I'll see if I can eliminate possibilities.
Joder.
Maybe I can help with the plans. They look pretty simple.
¿Simples? ¿Simples? ¿Tú eres arquitecta? No, ¿verdad? Pues no es simple. Coño. Vale, podemos estar en una de las 4. El problema es que... ¿son totalmente iguales? Son iguales. Son iguales. A ver, vamos a cambiar de personaje, vamos a buscar características. Pero que ahí no se ve nada. Pero que no se ve. ¿Qué pollas? Tío, no me deja... ¿Ves que no ve? Es que ni me
There's a
deja.
big yellow pipe that goes down a bit on the left and then crosses over to the other side. There are these 2 big electrical boxes of some kind on the right.
Tubo amarillo, cajas eléctricas...
I see 2 ladders along the left of the tunnel. The tunnel goes straight and then turns to the right.
Para esto sirve.
The tunnel goes straight and then turns to the right.
Vale, venga. A ver, vale, tenemos... que podría ser este o este, ya que están esas cosas ahí a la derecha, ¿no? Vale, ok. Pues tenemos 3 de momento. Descartamos una. Enciende la luz, hermano, que yo no veo.
There's a set of water tanks partway down the corridor on the right. This tunnel only goes down a few dozen yards to a dead end.
Callejón sin salida.
I see 1 ladder at the end of the hallway.
Venga. A ver. Pasillo sin salida, pero tiene una escalera. Joder, los 4 tienen una escalera Ah, no, espérate. Tengo que mirar esto, ¿no? Vale. O sea, los 4 son exactamente iguales. Tienen... Vale, pero... tienen... ¿Había un de estos eléctricos? Creo que sí, ¿no? Porque si no serían estos 2. Voy a revisarlo otra vez. Es que no sé si eran solo una tubería o había algo más.
There's a set of water tanks partway down the corridor on the right.
Sí. Sí, tanques de esto, míralo. Sí, sí, vale. Bueno, de momento tenemos este y este. El problema es que los dos tienen escaleras, aquí también y... estos dos son idénticos. A ver.
There's a big yellow pipe going down the left wall. It crosses over the ceiling partway down the corridor. There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end. It looks like the corridor ends in a T intersection. I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall.
Ya sabemos todos esos datos sin llegar a usar este personaje. A ver. El tío dijo que a lo mejor esto puede ser importante.
There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end.
Bueno. Pues es esta o es esta. Pero es este, ¿no? Porque el tubo va hacia allá, ¿no? Dijo, había un tubo amarillo que iba hacia allá. Yo creo que es esta, ¿no? Nos la jugamos, hermano. Aquí hay que ir a por todas.
We could be here.
I guess they all kind of look the same.
Sí. Bueno, vale, ya está marcado. ¿Y ahora qué? Creo que ya sé lo que hay que hacer. Decir que este no
I don't think
es...
it's this one.
How can you keep them all straight?
Este no es...
What do you think, Jess? Probably not this one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Esto es que me parece una tontería. Es decir, directamente tengo marcado cuál es. ¿Por qué tengo que marcar el resto como no?
I'm just gonna cross this one off.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Okay, everyone, I think I've got it.
Are you sure?
Sí, coño.
I'm positive. We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings.
Pero nada, que si me equivoco...
Okay, here we
morimos
are.
y punto, ¿sabes?
The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains at junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
No deberías asomarte.
What is it?
Get behind me!
¿Pero por qué hay tantos? Venga.
Move over!
Jesse!
Jerry, come on!
Ya, nos saltan. ¡Uy! 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 Mira, apenas saltó el cabrón. Pero claro, tardó tanto que lo esquivé, evidentemente.
Oh God, Jess!
Pero me podía haber matado, el bicho.
I just left her down there. I have to go find her.
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
You can't know that. I won't leave her to those animals.
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh, God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
¿Norte? No lo sé. Norte.
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
A big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there. Por el amor de Dios.
Do you know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Ingen has changed it so much.
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes. It is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima. I could go anywhere. Run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before. It was all very peaceful before Ingen bought the island from Costa Rica. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Ingen came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression, so that Costa Rica could ask Ingen for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit, so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Ingen people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
I'm sure it was a very difficult time for your father.
I know he wanted what was best for our people. He was too trusting. They took advantage of him.
He sounds like a brave man. Were you too close?
When we were on the island, yes. We were always together. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
Sí, venga, no quiero ser maleducado, pero...
Before Ingen, and my father and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima! Little fish! Little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out.
Oh.
When Ingen came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
You remind me of Jess. I mean, that's how it used to be with us before the divorce. I'd take her to the museums or to the zoo. She'd always climb up onto things, you know, such a climber. She can't not climb over things, into things. Climbed into a tiger pen once. With a live tiger.
But not anymore.
No, things haven't been the same since the divorce.
He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my Mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs.
Dios mío.
Or worse, some just disappear. Now there is no choice. Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait.
You named your daughter Atlanta?
Yes, it's a beautiful name. I named her after the city. That's where I will take her after this job.
That's a good, strong name. And a good city.
I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities
venga
that
ya,
I
¿no?
didn't have. I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me. She can be stubborn like her mother used to be and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a good way to be. I think that my father believed that too.
Jess changed my life too. She was my second wife, second daughter. Apparently I'm the genetic carrier of rebellion because both my daughters got it. I worked so hard to protect Jess and keep her out of trouble.
What about you? Did you turn out so good because your parents kept you out of trouble?
Me? I was a little hellion myself. Uncontrollable. It's in my genes. Oh, now you know this is different. Still, one thing Jess really hasn't had in her life is a present father figure. Well, you've turned into quite the capable woman. Your father must be very proud of you.
Thank you, Jerry. I should have realized that sooner, though.
I'm sure he knew.
¿Ya? Sí.
Emma, look,
What is it?
I'm sorry about what InGen has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from InGen. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good. Shh.
Lo normal, de tanto hablar, tanto hablar.
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan.
¿Es un
Dinosaurs
coche?
shared many features with modern-day birds.
Un
For
coche,
instance,
un coche.
We now know that many theropod dinosaurs from the Jurassic period's vocal organs are just like modern birds. We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take
No.
photographs of our animals. Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
¿Este es el coche del episodio 1? O del 2. Creo que era del 1. Dios, no puedes tener los ojos más abiertos, hermana. Poco más se le sale.
Would you look at this?
What? Bueno, una piscinita, unos bañitos, vale, pero ahora mismo no, ¿eh?
Are they? They look like feeder tanks. This could be a hatchery.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
That's a lot of fish. How many whales are they feeding?
I don't know. It looks like each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per day.
Oh, you're a fish expert now.
I can make an educated guess.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Some tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc? Hold up. I hear something.
¿Ves? Mirad los ojos, tío. Es que no es normal. No es normal.
All clear.
Dad!
Jess! Oh, thank God. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just, can we go home now?
I'm so glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
I'm sorry.
There is no dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to the phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder, I refuse to be pushed around by you any longer.
Look, this isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
What?
That's right, Doc. They're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Dios mío. That's what you meant by Ground Zero?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home!
What do you mean you're home? I didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
Wait. What is Dr. Sorkin doing?
Laura? Wait, what are you...
Where is she going?
I don't know. This rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Damn it! Get that elevator back up here!
Joder, madre mía.
Oh, they've really made a lot of progress in construction here. Paleozoic, huh? Well, most of the specimens here aren't really from the Jurassic period anyway.
Y por aquí vamos a ir terminando con la traición de la doctora. Si te ha gustado el vídeo y quieres que suba la parte 3, ya sabes que le tienes que dar al like. Y nada, campeones, hasta la próxima. Adiós.